Did you have a happy childhood? You've talked about how it really wasn't. Do you think...
I could absolutely paint a happy picture of a childhood that would also be true. I think everybody can.
Yes, me too.
Can make you cry with their miserable childhood and make you envious of your perfect childhood whilst not lying.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. We all have both flavors running through things. And
yeah.
I attribute most of the whatever unhappiness was, there's, different reasons for it. But I remember thinking, my anxiety dial is way too high. It took me years to figure that out, that not only was I anxious, but I think a lot of us were anxious in that house. And
then mitigating it because it's, you can't control your own and then you can't control anyone else's and that affects yours.
Right.
One
of the things that...
Listen, if Dad's ponies didn't come through, that wasn't my dad, but
It wasn't my dad either. My dad was in a laboratory, like with a cyclotron, looking at bacteria. But I loved to tell people that he was a drunk at the racetrack. Just because it's fun for me to paint that picture. I wish I was a guy that people would think I was cooler if you were constantly, like you showed up today for the podcast and like, he went to the track and he's deep in a hole and we can't get him out of there. He really fucked up.
Like, ooh, he's so tortured.
He's tortured. And I'd come in and my clothes are all wrinkled and I have a lot of racing forms coming out of my pockets. And I'm like, that goddamn nag, really screwed me over in the final stretch.
Do you have a hat?
I have a crumpled hat.
Yeah. With the tickets in it? I don't know.
I think you're thinking of like an old
press.
Yeah, you're thinking of an old press people.
The press.
Sorry, I'm off.
Yeah,
but you have a hat.
In the 1930s, you could just wear a hat and write press on a card and stick it in your hat brim and get into any crime scene whatsoever.
Yeah. Hey, this is sorry, sir. You have a 3x5 card in your hat.
Okay, here's my idea. I want to do something that would totally infuriate people, and I've been obsessed with this for a while, but I want to get a siren for my car. And push and every now and then, if I'm in a rush to get somewhere and there's a lot of traffic in LA, I put the siren on the top of my car and woo, 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 and people get out of the way. But then eventually I pull up somewhere and people notice me just getting out of my car.
Right.
And they're like, what the fuck? And I'd be like, hey man, celebrity. Like, it's my celebrity siren. and it would make people so mad. Can you imagine?
But
what? Clear out of the way. Woo, woo. Celebrity. And they're like, well, not really. It's been a while since you were on the air. And I'm like real entitled about it.
Just to bypass traffic?
Yeah, bypass traffic.
Everybody pull to the side of the road.
Yeah.
Conan's trying to get to Coy.
Yeah. No, it's never something important. It's always, he's meeting David Spade at Coy.
Why do they know that?
They just do.
Why do people on the street
Well, you know what I would do?
That?
I would also get a PA thing that goes like, move aside. I'm meeting David Spade at Coy. We're going to talk about the late 80s. Woo! I would just love it. People would get so mad.
Yeah. Then you'd be arrested for impersonating a police officer.
I never wore the uniform. I never impersonated a
But you
police
got
officer.
a thing. You got a woo-woo on your car.
So what?
That's impersonating.
I don't
Maybe
think...
it's an ambulance one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
I've never heard of a law you can't impersonate an ambulance.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'm with the Forestry Service. I'm here to cut dangerous brush. You don't know what my siren's for.
Okay.
By the time they figure it out, I'm long gone. They'll never catch me.
They'll know it's you, though.
Yeah, they'll
Maybe.
just go to your house or...
Yeah, I move around a lot. I'm pretty shifty.
No, you don't. Not at all. You're not shifty at all.
Pretty much know exactly where you are at any given time.
Yeah.
If you know the right
You
search
were just
words.
at my house not too long ago.
Yeah.
We don't need to get specific, but you were there and you add life to any party. You were a lot of... You do. You're always fun. People love to see you.
It's always a good... it was a good group.
We had a good group together. Yeah. We had a good time. And then I made everyone go around the room and talk about their favorite qualities that I have.
Oh.
That didn't go well.
Yeah.
I have been at parties where people have done that, where you're supposed to, it's someone's birthday and everyone's supposed to go around and talk about what they love about that person. And I always think, isn't this what Stalin made people do? Like Now your turn. Why am I great leader? You know, I could never do that ever.
Did you join in? Did you say something at that party?
At which party?
That party where you were supposed to say something nice, or did you just go pass?
No, I'm not going to do that. I said something nice.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't that heartfelt. And I'm sure there were a few little barbed jabs in there. Of course. You know.
Oh, I just understood what you're doing. Okay.
What?
One thing I really love about you, Conan.
Yes! Whoa, that took a while. God damn.